Hey there, welcome back to Taste and Flavors. Today I have for you a very nice breakfast recipe that comes from Gujarat called Khaman Dhokla. This is made using a besan that is a gram flour and tastes amazing. So if you like what you see so far, then please keep on watching the video. For the exact measurements, please check the description box below. So the first step is to prepare the batter, for which I've taken some gram flour, followed by some rava, that is suji, paste of chilies and ginger, followed by some salt for seasoning. Next I'm going to add in some lemon juice, a bit of fine sugar. You can also add in sugar powder and some oil. Now using some water, I'm going to make a nice batter. We need a nice flowing batter with a ribbon-like consistency that I'll just show you. This recipe is being prepared by my aunt. So gradually add in some water and make a nice batter. This is the consistency of the batter that we desire. It has to be nice and smooth. Now these are some dhokla tins that I have. If you don't have it, you can instead use any round pan. Just grease it nicely with some oil. So I'm using a brush here and I'll be greasing this entire thing. Now once the batter is rested for roughly about 10 to 12 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add in some turmeric powder. Beat this really well. Try to use a whisk. Next, after adding in the turmeric powder, I went ahead and added in some Eno. If you don't have Eno, you can go ahead and add in equal quantity of baking soda. Just tap it once on the surface. There is a DIY sort of a steamer that I have prepared. So what I did was I took this big large kadhai and I added in about a cup of water, on which I placed a stand and a lid which can possibly cover it so that the dhokla can cook in the steam. So I've placed it in there and I'm going to let it steam for roughly about 10 to 12 minutes. You need to add in a toothpick in between and check if it is done, just the way you check a cake. So it should come out clean. Now once you take out the dhokla, while it's still hot, you gotta go ahead and just sort of run a knife on the sides so that it doesn't stick to the dish. And you can see how nicely and perfectly we have got our dhokla out. Now we need to prepare the lovely tempering for this, for which I'm going to add in a dash of oil. To this, I'm going to go ahead and add in some mustard seeds, that is rye. To this, you're going to go ahead and once it nicely starts to splutter, you need to add in some slit green chilies and a few curry leaves. Curry leaves is basically curry patta that we add into this. Just as it begins to splutter and sort of cooks for a few seconds, for roughly about 10 to 20 seconds, you need to go ahead and add in some water. Now let the water cook for a while. Just when it turns nice and warm, you're gonna go ahead and add in a fine sugar. You can also use a normal crystallized sugar or a powdered sugar. Now the tempering is ready. Using a pizza cutter, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my dhokla into small pieces. You can cut it into any size that you desire. Once you get these nice squares of the dhokla, you need to go ahead and add in the tempering. Trust me, this dhokla was so soft, so spongy, and it looked really good and tasted amazing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the lovely tempering to this entire thing. Just make sure that every piece of the dhokla is nicely coated with the tempering. Now make sure that you add the tempering while it is still hot so that it could seep in the dhoklas really nicely. Now you can customize the decoration of dhokla as per your own choice. You can also add in some desiccated coconut or go ahead and add in some sesame seeds, just as my aunt has done here. And yeah, your dhokla is absolutely ready to be served. Enjoy it as a perfect weekend breakfast or even as an evening snack. It is really light, very tasty, high on flavors, and looks appetizing. So I hope you like this recipe today and that you will give it a try. Do let me know what you think about it. Share it with your family and friends. Thanks a lot for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell icon so that you get notified for the latest updates. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.